Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sierra and I garden in Zone 6A, Ohio. So yesterday I went to, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday, I went to a greenhouse that is a little bit farther out from me and I grabbed some fun things and I just wanted to show you guys what I got. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we're going to start on the table, and the reason I'm doing this tour, like showing you guys what I got, because I'm going to be planting these things in upcoming videos and I want you guys to see them beforehand. But I got this, actually I got a couple Virginias. I think it's just two. I love Virginia. I have had several in my gardens and they struggle for me, but I love them, and this greenhouse had them. They were like, for this size, it's like $5, a little over five. So I got two of them. This one's getting ready to bloom. Their blooms are so beautiful. They have a succulent like leaf texture. So I'm going to do my best to take good care of these. I have two in my front garden that I got from the same greenhouse and they were the same size. However, they are pretty small. They were this size when I planted them last year. This year, they are looking a little on the struggle bus. I had a gorgeous big heartleaf Virginia. I think it was last year, the year before, from Proven Winners. Gorgeous plant. Did not survive. And I'm like still salty about that Virginia. But let me see where the other one is real quick. Okay, here's the other. Nice and full plant here. Look at that. So beautiful. This one is the same variety. Look at that. I love this foliage. This is my favorite foliage. Just big leaves, glossy, have a little texture to them. Oof. Okay, the next thing, and here's why I bought this plant. Here's what attracted me to it. The blooms. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love how it's stripy going down the throat. And then I love how these petals are up here. So cute. So I got this beard tongue penstemon, rock candy ruby. So the bloom should actually be upright and standing up straight, but I'm not sure. It could have been smashed down in a box, during shipment. Who knows? But this bloom should be upright. So hopefully after this one, um, these blooms die back. Maybe we'll get another flower spike out of this. Okay, these two. About 3 years ago, I grew these from seed. This is a kirigami oregano. And so seeing it at a store, like ready to buy in containers like this, I grabbed up two of them because they're gorgeous. They flower really beautifully. I love them. Kirigami oregano. Let me smell it. I love anything that is scented. I love it. Not necessarily flowers, but scented foliage is my favorite. Okay, so the rest of them are over here. I grabbed a few succulents. I love succulents. It's just sometimes they're difficult to keep happy. This one is just gorgeous. Look at the pink on the tips and see how all the leaves curve inward towards the center. Gorgeous. Let's see what the tag says. Echeveria arco. Gorgeous. Okay, the next one, I got two of these. These two are the same. So these are Sedum indicum Yanasi. Uniscent. Uninence. Wasn't reading that right. My mind saw what it wanted to see. But this is so beautiful. I love how compact it is. I love how every leaf just stacks on the other. Beautiful. And then this one is a little a little more shapely, different rosettes in it. Gorgeous. So beautiful. I had to get it. These were like $2.99. So I was like, give me 2 of them. And then this cutie right here was so beautiful. Let me get it turned around. I love how it grows, all the leaves stacking. This is Sedum Little Gem. Beautiful. Okay, this one here, my daughter picked out. Hang on, let me get a better grip of it. Because it was the most tiniest thing. So this is her plant. It's really cute though. Another Sedum Little Gem. I'm interested to see if she can get this to actually like grow bigger. And I'm gonna put it up here so it doesn't get lost or kicked out of its pot somehow by a bird or something. All right, so let's go back. Let me do this. These need water so bad, even though I just watered them. Lemon basil. I got it based on how it smelled. I not the fact that uh, I didn't have enough basil, which I do. I have plenty of basil, but because it smelled like lemon, I had to have it. Right here, we have Time Magic Carpet. Beautiful. I was thinking of putting it into this here, my tower garden. Smells so good. Love it. Next one is another carpeted plant. Come on. Corsican mint. So I don't know if this will take over. I need to do a little bit more research, but it'll probably go in the tower also. And it'd be pretty if it could just like cascade over the side or like grab and hug the sides of the plant. Right here, we got a Mad Hatter pepper. I thought that pepper shape looked kind of cute, so we're just gonna try it out. I got a banana. I'm on the hunt for bananas. So this banana is going to go actually in this pot here. And then I'm on the hunt for some Musa bananas, which are perennial. The last 2 years I've been buying Musas and they do not come back. So I think the problem is I'm buying them late in the season and not really giving them a time to like root into their spaces. So we're going to do a little different this year. I'm looking for them early. Not going to buy them on clearance just because I probably won't find them on clearance at this time of the year. They're just now hitting garden centers. Right here is Lady's Mantle. And I think I wanted to get this last year and never didn't end up getting it, but I got it this year and I'm so excited. I got 2 of them. There we go. Okay, next up, I got 2 of the passion flower vines. And they're wrapped around stuff. So last year I had 1 passion flower and I actually had it in one of those Vego tower tomato planters and it did so good. It actually produced fruit, but it didn't like I never got to try any fruit because they ended up dying off before we could harvest them. So I don't know if it was because I didn't have a second plant for cross pollination. I don't know what happened, but this year I got 2 of them just to see if we could have better results this year with being able to harvest fruit from these plants. So I'm very excited. This actually looks like a flower bud right here. So it could be, I'm going to be planting these very, very soon, just so that they have time this season to flower and produce fruit and just be gorgeous. So I cannot wait. The next plant I got is this Artemisia. Is this Artemisia? Yeah, wormwood Artemisia. And I love this kind of foliage. It's very frilly. It's silvery. I think it'll be good just as a pop of silver in the garden beds, just to break up the sea of green. The last plant I got is this rhubarb and I'm literally need to water it. Like these plants got watered like the day before yesterday and they're drying out so quickly. So I just use this little pond here and go ahead and soak them, which is so convenient. But I got this rhubarb not as an edible, but as an ornamental plant because the leaves are so big and beautiful. The plant gets huge. I think it makes a great statement piece in the garden. So there she is. She looks a mess right now. I am so sorry. I let her dry out. I need to get her planted super quickly, but that is the haul. So in upcoming videos, you'll see me planting some of these things. I still have this stuff to get planted. I was waiting on getting more bags of soil, which I did get. So the planting can continue. I also got 3 more plants in the mail yesterday. These came from Kitchen Minis. Kitchen Minis, you guys, if you guys watch my last year's videos, I actually had Kitchen Minis last year in my garden. And this year I ordered Kitchen Mini seeds and grew Kitchen Mini plants in my garden. So I have peppers. I believe these cucumbers, which are struggling right now, were Kitchen Minis also. I got to double check that. But we've got this tomato, red velvet. Look how squatty this thing is. And it's full of fruit. It's crazy. Then we've got this pepper here, loaded with fruit. I got to get the name for this pepper. I'll put it on the screen. And then we've got this basil here, mini bonsai basil. And this I actually need to give some water because it's looking sad. But I just took these out the package yesterday and this one looked perfectly fine yesterday. But again, things are drying up so quickly these days. I'm just going to give it a soak. I'm actually going to put some fish in this pond to help make this water more nutritious for the plants. So when I do things like this and I water, they'll also be getting, some fertilizer with it. So I was thinking about doing like just a few goldfish here and then a few goldfish in the back pond. Nothing serious. Nothing that I can't like handle or take care of, just some basic fish. All right, I think that's good. But yeah, isn't that so cute? And they stay very small. I'll show you guys my other Kitchen Minis. I'll just leave it here to drain. Okay. So my peppers are struggling right now. So this is Kitchen Mini red fresh bites pepper. This is a Kitchen Mini, Kitchen Mini, Kitchen Mini, Kitchen Mini, Kitchen Mini. All these peppers are Kitchen Mini peppers that I grew from seed this year. And I think here's another mini cucumber plant too. So look at that. This plant stays small. I mean, it'll get bigger than this, but it stays small and compact, and you get cucumbers that are about this big. It's a quick snack cuke, and I'm not 100% sure that this is a Kitchen Mini, but I know that it is a tiny cucumber. Quick snack. So there's one more plant that I forgot. I grabbed this Hoya. I'm not even going to try to say that. But look at it. It's so cute. This was actually like $4.99. So cheap. Kind of reminds me of boxwood foliage. Look. Little boxwood right here. Kind of reminds me of the boxwood foliage. Look. Isn't that crazy? Like looks just like it. Anyways, this is the last plant that I got from that greenhouse that I visited. And then you guys saw the Kitchen Minis. Thank you guys so much for watching my plant haul. Let me know if you have any questions about the plants that you saw in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.